She's been through so much already, and it's like every time I think about her kids, that's what choked me up.
Within the space of 2 weeks, 28-year-old Altavia Billingly lost the place she called home and also lost her life. Relatives and friends tell Searchlight that Billingly was in an abusive relationship, which she broke off last year. She sought refuge with a close friend in New Montrose, but a fire on January 20th left them and Billingly's son displaced.
I think it was December. Either November, December, I can't, but just recently he came up here and he was sitting here, and I was cooking in the kitchen and he came down and he said, I understand that you are Altavia's aunt, and I said yes. So he said he wanted to, he loved Altavia and he wanted me to ask her to move back home with him because he really loves her. So I asked him what was the problem, and he said to me, he said, I'm not going to lie to you. I am not an angel myself. I do things too, but I love Altavia and I want you to come back home with me. I called Altavia. Altavia said to me, she said, everything outside may look nice, but that's not how it goes. She said, I'm not going back to meet Max. I don't want him. And I think if there was any good there, she would not want it to leave.
Relatives described the mother of 2 boys as fun-loving and said she tried her best to stay away from drama. On the day she died, her former partner allegedly followed Billingly and her friend to different locations around the island and eventually to a chicken shop in Kingstown, where the altercation that led to her death took place.
Because I know, especially Jamal, I know Joshua, I know how much she loved it. I know she loved her 2 kids, but she was very close with Joshua, and that's all he have. So
we need to implement back the death penalty of hanging men, right? Saying a young lady at the age of 28 years old have to leave behind 2 children. Sometimes when my sister wanted somebody to call her something to do, Altavia would be the first person to come while others may refuse.
Too much violence in sentencing, and I think the death penalty will try to ease up some of that.
She doesn't like altercation. She doesn't like to get in anything with anybody. She quiet. She was just a nice person.
Police have held a 35-year-old tradesman of Cedars in connection with the investigation. Reporting for Searchlight Online, Christina Smith.